Hey everyone, and welcome to Mortal Shell. So this will be the final episode. Now I was going to do a loose ends episode, but really no one would want to watch me just maxing out items. It was even boring for me. So I got the trophy bars tended for maxing out familiarity on every single item. So it is possible before you beat the final boss for the first time. The only items I really struggled with, in fact the only item I struggled with, was a boiled frog. Now that can be farmed by just running around Fulgrim and beating as many brigands as you want. They drop it, only really, but they do drop it, and I only needed to find one. Otherwise I named all of my shells and used all the effigies. If you do need to buy an effigy, you can go to where is it? You can go to the Seat of Infinity and then just pop out the door facing the Seat of Infinity, take the left path and go under the main bridge where you find Eridan. Just follow that path and you'll find the corrupted sister Ganesha, or corrupted sister I think, and she'll sell effigies, so that was no problem. One thing I did was I gathered up 30 glimpses and I bought
Perhaps it's time.
the ornate mask. That was something that came in handy. The rest of the items I could just buy from Sister Ganesha, or I could buy from the merchant, which is up here. So I've maxed out everything in here. I upgraded my martyr's blade to full, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, so all my items are all maxed out. And this guy here.
Well, surely there's something you'll
So,
fancy amongst my
may as well buy a roasted rat. This is pretty much all his stuff here. If you want to, you can spend 50,000 with this guy and get a trophy called Sugar Baby. Now, I haven't got that, but that's probably more worth doing in New Game Plus. There should be there should be about 5 trophies that I haven't got, and 2 trophies on top of that that I will be getting, so 7 all up that I haven't got. 3 of these I can't get in this playthrough, so we've got Forever Alone, which is without ever bonding to a shell and beating the game, which you'd sort of have to do, you know, from the very beginning. Life is Suffering, which is beating the game in Obsidian Dark form, so you can do those 2 in the same playthrough, which is great. The Nihilist, which is renouncing humankind, so as soon as you pick up the Obsidian Dark form you get that trophy. I haven't got the Untarnished trophy, which is parrying 100 times, but I mean, like I said, New Game Plus, so that's fine. And Sugar Baby, which is spending 50,000. We will be getting Cross the Threshold, which is just beating the game, and Felled the Grandfather, which is beating the Unchained, which I'm going to do now anyway. So after all of that, yeah, we've got minimal trophies to get, but I mean, like I said, if you haven't got those, just grab them in New Game Plus. It's a bit more fun, it gives you something more to do rather than just running from place to place. Other than that, that's pretty much the game. We're going to take on the Unchained. So just going to heal myself, not that I probably need it. Now my item setup is mushrooms, roasted rat, moonshine, I don't know how to say this, ethereal something or other, ethereal diazepam, however you say that. It gives you another life, which Unchained, don't get me wrong, this game's short, but they give you a really good boss battle at the end, so yeah, I mean, he's difficult. He's supposed to be difficult. Anyways, and Mortal Token just to fill the gap, and of course Ornate Mask if I want to travel for any reason whatsoever. Anyways, we're going to take on the Unchained. In fact, I would suggest probably, yeah, we'll just go to 3 resolve for the moment.
The visions have dissolved into darkness. There is no ascension, only an endless abyss, growing deeper and deeper as I stretch my wings uselessly. I've fallen into a sea of shadows. I remember warmth and light, but even that is fading. The visions weren't for me. They were for you. Are you not meant for this blighted place after all? But why should you get to escape, while the rest of us remain mired in this miserable pit? It's senseless, this injustice. If I can't ascend, neither will you. No one will.
Alright, so Unchained, he'll do this attack here. You just want to dodge to the left. Not a roll, but a dodge. And then this one will be delayed. If you manage to stun him, he will hit you with his head as he goes down, so just be careful of that. Otherwise, yeah, that peck attack. If you find yourself behind his body, try get in front of him as quick as possible, because he will roll over you. And when he attacks with the left hand side, or his right hand side, I guess, his right hand bird wing, that's just, you know, a slam, so that's fine. So yeah, delayed attack, hardening there is pretty good. And if you can manage to stun him, then yeah, he will hit you with his head on the way down, as I said. These waves just roll over or harden. So for that second one, I just hardened and I got swept away with wave. That was great, dude. Anyways, weapon arts are pretty effective here. Once he goes down, there we go. And he builds up resolve pretty quickly too. So be careful of that tail. Once he goes down. Yep, so you want to make sure that you're always in front of him. Okay, when he slams his hand down like that from a distance, he's going to call forward. These dudes, they're a pain in the butt. Keep your eye on the Unchained, but you can just like round them up. So what, there's 6 of them now. Oop. So now I just want to focus on one and leap, harden, and hopefully he'll do an attack. That was stupid. He wouldn't attack. They only take one hit, so you just need to be wary of that. Otherwise, just being aware of where the Unchained is the whole time is pretty crucial. And it's pretty much just a big rinse and repeat for that. For the moment. So we got him down half health. And he's going to do the waves. On the second wave, just remember, roll through and then harden. So while you're rolling, harden, but make sure you get over that second wave. Because as I did the first time, I rolled with the wave. He can also jump and start like throwing bombs at you. that's just best to harden through. That attack's easy enough to dodge, just do a double roll. Yep, and then he will stagger. And I missed my opportunity to hit him, that's fine. My friends are great. Alright, and then he digs himself into the ground at about 3/4 health. So what you want to do is stay away from that vortex because you will get sucked in. These guys here, they're just going to get sucked in, but they're going to add to his health pool. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. He only really goes up to half health, but it's just one hit for each of these. So I mean, I'd recommend tackling the ones in the distance rather than anything, and if you miss them, don't go after them because you're just going to get sucked in. Oh, you got me, you a-hole. Alright, and now's probably a good time to use a roasted rat as well. Alright, and these guys are going to get sucked in. In fact, I might even use an Inferior Moonshine. 2, in fact. Why not? Alright, and eventually, this guy will pop out again. It's the same crap, different day, only maybe a little bit more aggressive. He'll send another group of those dudes out. Yeah, so now we've only got like waves and dudes to deal with. He does a lot more waves than he was. So again, round them all up. Now there's a lot more of these guys this time, so just be wary of that. Okay, well that was frustrating. So really, they're the only hard part for me. I struggle with... struggle with that. If you see him jump into the air, just harden if you can't figure out where he is. Oh, got me. So he's going to jump out. And harden. It's just easier this way. Now, you don't want to be around his booty because he's going to do that. Oh, and he can push you into the floor, so just keep that in mind. No, come on. We missed our resolve. That's fine. So a boiled frog would probably help a lot here too. Now, as you see, we're not doing a hell of a lot of damage to him. He can take a decent hit. Is he going to slam? Nope, he's going to come at us. Generally, if you see him jump back and slam with his right hand wing, our left hand side, I guess, he'll call forward those remnants, I guess you'd call them. Like now. Right, so again, round them all up. Oh, yeah, didn't keep an eye on the Unchained, and that's what happens. I don't know how people do a run with no damage on this guy. I would find that so difficult. I haven't even got the Platinum Trophy for this yet. Generally, when his face is in the ground, you can definitely get a couple of good hits on him. So, should be one more hit. And we got Feld the Grandfather.
This moment over and over. Am I now to witness your ascension? Or will you shepherd me across the threshold? I see nothing now. Nothing at all.
Alright, so we got a glimpse of fallacy, and we can extract the gland, which I'm going to do. Which will take us into New Game Plus. And we got Cross the Threshold. And there we have it. Game complete. So I really enjoyed that. It was short. So what was that, like 12 episodes? So very short, but enjoyable, man. Love that so much. I hope to see more from it in future. Even though this is a channel about doing walkthroughs on much older games, I still really enjoyed doing one for a newer game. In fact, I think at this point in time, it's only a month old, if that. So yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope this was a good guide for you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, it really helps me out a lot. Otherwise, I will see you for another walkthrough sometime soon.